Sharp King here, coming at you with another episode from TrueYourRelationships.com, off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. I haven't done this in a long time. Good old black and mild. You know, today's a different time. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I always say that as black males in American society, you and me, we are alone. No one has our back. And no one cares what happens to us. No one is going to feel any type of empathy or compassion when shit hits the fan when it comes to us. Right? So, there's a lot of guys I hear, see, and some that I know, they do a lot of complaining. They talk about what their parents did to them. They talk about what the ex-girlfriend done to them, the ex-wife done to them. They always seek to blame other people for things that happened to them. But at the end of the day, you got to take responsibility for everything that happened to you. Now, when I say take responsibility for 100% of the things that happened to you, I'm not saying everything's your fault. I'm not saying you're supposed to forget about it. What I'm saying is you got to give yourself a break. It's not that hard. It's this shit, this dating women and dating men and socializing with people, it's not that hard. God damn, it's really not that difficult. It's really not. Think about when you were a kid. When you played with the other kids in the neighborhood. Or you played with the kids that came to your house. That's all you have to do, basically, when it comes to dating and talking to women and talking to the men. It's the same idea. The only difference is you grew up and became a quote adult. You reach your adulthood, and now you came up with all these different rules. See, everyone got all these crazy rules. And where did you get these rules from? 9 times out of 10, you got it from your parents. And you didn't know that a lot of those rules wasn't going to work for you. You just did it because that's how it's always been done in your family. That's how it's always been done in your culture. Right? But so at the end of the day, no one cares. We all have our own problems. So, you gotta give yourself a break, man. This shit is not that difficult. I always say that 80% of your time should be focused on you. And 20% let the chips fall where they be. That's it. Because in this life, there's different levels to the game. This is why some people fly coach and some people fly first class. because the person that fly first class put up the most money because they felt like they wanted to be comfortable flying to where they wanted to. And the person that flew coach either didn't have the money or couldn't pay the money or didn't see the value of being in first class, whichever the case, or couldn't afford it, whatever. But there's different levels to the game. So if you want to do more, you have to become more. And this is what a lot of people, your favorite celebrities, your favorite gurus forgot to tell you on television. Now, I'm not going to call anybody names, but they forgot to... They tell you what to say and what to do or how to dress, but they don't tell you who you have to become. That's the missing element, my friend, because you first have to become, then you have to do, and that equals success. So it's like this. It's become plus game equals success. Simple formula, you know? But you know, we try to put the cart before the horse. We want all the tools first. Then we'll try to become later. But it doesn't work out like that. If somebody give you all the tools and they do it for you and they leave you, it's going to crumble. And this happens with guys all the time. This happens with women all the time. A guy, he'll be suited and booted. He'll have all the hookups. He'll have the cars, the jewelry, the house, all the tools, the money, but he'll lose it all. He won't maintain it because he don't have the right mentality. You know what I'm saying? This is why a lot of celebrities, or maybe somebody you know, might have a lot of money, but they get taken advantage of all the time. Now, you know, some guys are going to listen to me or look at this video. They're going to say, fuck that bullshit. You know, I just go and date, have relationships with other bitches from other cultures or from other nationalities. You can do that. You can do that. But if your game is weak or you soft, it's probably not going to work out over there either. Because I always say the grass is not greener. It's just a different type of grass on the other side. That's all it is. And a lot of guys, I know a lot of guys, you know, they like to blame black women for everything. You can't blame black women for your relationship failures. You know, you can't do that. You know, have I had bad relationships with women and stuff happened that I didn't like? Yeah. Shit. A couple bad relationships I've been in. But I didn't blame those women because I knew most of them weren't shit. I mean, I wasn't surprised. I mean, not at all. I think I was caught off guard one time. That's it. But the rest of the time, I knew it was only a matter of time. You know what I mean? But you can't blame women for your relationship failures or your problems. That's not very manlike. That's kind of ladylike. You know what I mean? Now, some guys are going to disagree with that because they like playing the blame game. And I'm not saying everything that happened to you in your life is your fault. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying you got to give yourself a break. And you got to start to focus on things that's going to make a difference, that's going to be productive. And going to dating other people from other women from other nationalities, That's not a solution to the problem. The solution to the problem, you got to go, to find a solution to the problem, you got to go within. You got to start with yourself. This is why I always say you got to build yourself. You got to become a better version of yourself. And that's going to transcend just dating women. You know, because what I talk about in these videos, it's much bigger than this dating. This is about, you got to see the big picture of what I be talking about. The shit I talk about, it's about being a man. It's about living by your own rules without compromising who you are as a man or a person. It's not about just having a woman for me. Because there's more to life than just a man or a woman. You know what I mean? This is why I always say you can't blame women for your failures. Now, maybe they had a hand in it. Maybe they played a part in it. But at the end of the day, it starts with you and ends with you. You know what I mean? So, you know, my father told me before he passed away, God rest in peace to him. He told me, being that I'm the youngest in the family, that if there's something that you don't like, it's up to you to change it. You know what I'm saying? So, if it's something in your life or something in your family that you don't like, you change it. Take responsibility for all that shit. And that's the part that a lot of people don't want to take. People don't want to take responsibility for everything that happened to them. They're always looking to blame somebody. But how long are you going to keep doing that shit? That shit's going to drive you crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, see when you take responsibility for everything that happened to you, you forgive yourself. You're not, when you forgive, you're forgiving yourself. That don't have anything to do with anybody else. That's another confusion that a lot of people think. You don't have to forget what happened. What you have to do is learn from your mistakes and try not to make the same mistake over and over and over again. But you want to always learn from it, and you want to pass the torch, pass shit down to your kids, you know, pass shit down to your brothers and sisters. Learn from it, move forward, but you're not going to do that if you keep blaming people for your setbacks and your failures. You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to talk about in this video, and that's what I see a lot. I see a lot of people blaming. Guys are blaming women for every goddamn thing. You can't blame black women because you fucked up. You know what I mean? You can't do that shit, man. Give yourself a break. This shit is not that hard. This shit, you don't gotta be a genius or a rocket scientist to talk to women and have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. I mean, goddamn, it's over 7 billion people on the fucking planet. And you can't find one guy or one woman? You know how lame you gotta be? God damn, this shit is not that complicated, yo. If you need some help, contact me directly or get my book, Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon, and click the link below this video if you need help that bad or you just can't see your way out. Go buy the book or contact me directly. We can talk about it. We can make other arrangements if you're desperate or if you just don't see no way out. So if you like what you heard, subscribe to my channel. Check out my blog, ChooseYourRelationships.com. Until next time, Sharp Game is out. Peace.